Today, we're diving into Ravelry to discover 3 random patterns for men on this fresh episode of Ravelry Roulette. Hello, 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 and welcome to what is typically podcast day, but because we're going into the warmer months of summer, there's just not as much knitting going on, and so instead we do other fun videos from time to time. And because the last episode of Ravelry Roulette kind of skyrocketed, you guys really loved that, I wanted to bring back Ravelry Roulette sooner rather than later, so here we are with a fresh episode of Ravelry Roulette for everybody. And today we are going to focus our search and discovery on men's patterns designed for men, where the designer has put that it is intended for men. That's what we're going to be looking for today, and I'm excited to dive right into it. Now, for those of you that are new here, the way that this works is we go to Ravelry, we leave all the filters open or filter by one thing, we randomize our search results, and then we randomize the item on the page, and we just go to whatever item we're given based on a random number. And we talk about it based on just the pattern page alone. We don't open any patterns. We don't navigate away from Ravelry. It's all just based on that pattern page alone. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into random patterns for men. All right, so here we are right now. We are at Ravelry. This is just the Ravelry pattern search. We skip over this search box here and we go straight to advanced search. This is where we can kind of filter anything if we are going to filter, and sometimes we do. I mean, like, the random nature of this is randomized down to which page we go for and which listing on the page we look at and all of that. But sometimes we do kind of filter to keep things, you know, somewhat focused. Okay, sometimes we just, nothing. We just go at it, and that could be fun too. But for today, like I said, we're going to be focusing on men's patterns. But to start, I'm going to go here to sort by, and I'm going to go down to random order. We will randomize that. Now, you'll notice that if I only sort by random order, it shows me 100,000 of 1,322 some odd, results. So that's a ton. And that's why we narrow things down a little bit. So before I move on, I want to, because we're focusing on men's patterns here, I could type in to the search box like men or for men, but I would rather go over here to the filter column and just click it in this area here. So we're going to go down. We are going to keep which craft we're working on here open. We're not going to worry too much about that. And then I'm going to go down here to where it says gender. And I know that there are patterns out there that are really intended for anyone. And some male patterns can absolutely be knit for a woman. It doesn't really matter. But for the sake of today's video, and because it's an option that's provided to us here, we are only focusing on things that have been published on Ravelry for men, or for the male option that we have here in the filter. So that's what we're going to do here. Okay, I'm not going to filter anything beyond that. That's it. We're just going to leave it at that. And now we have 75,399 matches. I'm going to go to our random number generator. Actually, I need to go back. That's all of the matches, but the number of pages we have goes up to 1,571. That's where I'm going to randomize my results from 1 to 1,571. This is going to give me the page that I will navigate to. 849. All right, we're getting started. 849. We're going to go all the way down to 849. Page 849. All the way down. Here we go. Okay, we're on page 849. There are 48 results on every page. So we are now going to go 1 through 48. 36. So this is 6, 12, 18, 24. Is it? Yeah, 30. Okay, 36 right here. So and just be sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's still 48 results. Okay, here we go. We got the first one. This is Party Necktie by Susan Druding. I love a good knit necktie, you guys. Is this knit or is this crochet? Let's double check. Okay, this is knitting, the Party Necktie. Look at this fine gentleman here in his really adorable, what is this, garter stitch? Yeah, it's just a garter stitch necktie. It looks like it's knit right now with like almost like a cotton like ribbon yarn. How fun is that? Oh my gosh, how cute is this? Party necktie. Are these the only pictures we have? Oh, it says it's discontinued. This digital pattern is no longer available online. Easy Man's necktie and Crystal Palace party ribbon yarn. Oh, it is party ribbon yarn. Okay, you know what? Listen, because this one's discontinued, we're going to do this again. Let's go back. And oh, you know what I forgot to do? And I know everybody reminded me of this before, is to open in a new tab. I will do that. I'm sorry. We'll open in a new tab. Let's go back. We're going to start this over. If something is discontinued and there's no way to access the pattern, we'll just start over. So let's go back to the page number. We have, or pages 1571. Oh, you know what? No, let's just stay on that page and just choose a different result. That's a good idea. 38, 2 ahead. Ooh, okay. All right. This is the Mill Race by Todd Gawkin. Oh, well, let's looky here. A really lovely V-neck colorwork vest. That's really nice. I'm liking these like school, it's giving me like Dead Poet Society vibes right now. Like prep school vibes, but it's gorgeous with that Fair Isle. Okay, so just like right off the cuff, I'm loving the overall design. However, I'm not loving this around the sleeve here. I wish it were a little bit more, I wish that were just a little bit more snug to the shoulder. And I wonder if that could be done by picking up fewer stitches around the armhole opening, because I have a feeling the person you're picking up stitches around the armhole opening. And I'm wondering if you picked up fewer stitches, you wouldn't have this like rippling effect happening right here. But other than that, it's really pretty. Okay, so Mill Race by Todd Gawkin. Mill Race is a traditional Fair Isle vest with a twist. The front contains traditional patterning created using 8 different colorways of flywheel yarn by Harrisville Designs. It's worked in the round and incorporates steeks. The back of the vest, however, is knit flat and is patterned with 3x1 ribbing, allowing the vest to have a slimmer fit without being restricted. Oh, so look, the back doesn't have any patterning. That's really pretty. That's cool. So you get the front with the color work and then the back. Huh, okay, I like it. The flywheel yarns have uniquely heathered colorways colorways which work very well together and create a stunning effect when used in a traditional Fair Isle stranded color work. It's a $7 pattern. Liking it. Let's see if we have, okay, we have some projects here. How handsome. Okay, so the shoulder on this man's here looks nice and clean and neat. I really like that. I don't see any rippling happening here. So whoever knit this did such a beautiful job. This is really a beautiful garment. Some steeking there. Really nice. Okay, and then this gentleman's here. Again, nice and clean around the shoulder here. I'm not noticing that puckering. I really think that, I mean, I don't know. I have a feeling it has something to do with how many stitches that you pick up, but that looks really nice. And then this sirs right here. It is a little big around the arm here, but overall it's a good shape and I love the color work design. Okay, so that is the Mill Race vest by Todd Gawkin. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Oh, and I forgot to open in a new tab. Look at that, wouldn't you know? Okay. All right, so now 1,571 pages. Let's figure out which page we're going to land on this time. 922. Okay, doker. And we're scrolling. Oh, wait, went too far. 922. Nope, that's 923. 922. Okay, and then we have 48 listings here. 1 through 48. Generate. 25. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This... Hold on, did all of my things just change? Yeah, it must have. No, it didn't. Fit male? Okay. So this is a cowl that can clearly be worn by any person under the sun, okay? It really can. However, the reason for this is I want to see designs on a man's body, okay? And that's just because I feel like it's not something you see very often. And so as much as I think this is great, and I would totally look at this in any other circumstance, and this is a problem that men who are looking for patterns shown on a man's body represented on Ravelry, this is where the frustration comes in, is it is really hard to narrow things down like that. Of course, I didn't narrow down by garment, and cowls can really be worn by anybody, and that is not the fault of anybody who published that pattern. It's just we're looking for stuff that's on a man's body. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have a hard time with this. I really do, unless I'm sticking to garments. I think that's the crux. So, you know what, we're going to just move forward with it because this is where the luck of the draw got us. But it is something to acknowledge that when it comes to just finding things shown on a man, I think you really do kind of have to be narrowing it down by garment as opposed to accessory, because I feel like every accessory could be categorized as for both a man and a woman. So, okay, there's that. I don't know what just happened here. All right, so we're going to just go with this one. This is the Monet cowl, because this might appeal to a man. Hey, why not? The Monet cowl by Victoria Myers. It is obviously a cowl. You can see it here on this lovely lady here. And it looks beautiful. And then it says it's light fingering plus lace, so it's a DK weight. It is really nice. It's available for $1.95. I was having a weird little temper tantrum in my head the other day. Why wasn't my Noro lace fluffy? I just wanted it to be fluffy and frothy, and it just wasn't. I went around ranting in my head like this for a little while, and then looked 4 inches to the left and realized I had the power. Hence the Monet cowl. Super simple, holding a strand of Noro Tayo lace and a strand of Debbie Bliss Angel. This cowl is perfect for those moments when you need to turn your brain off and just be entertained by your yarn. And when you are done, it is a light, cloudy work of art reminiscent of Monet. I think that's really beautiful. And what a fun, little backstory to that. It is really pretty. And it's very simple. It's stockinette stitch, and you could add some floof to it. You could keep it plain. It is really nice. Yeah, I love that. So that is the Monet cowl by Victoria Myers. Let's look at the projects. Let's see what we got here. Really nice. These colors are fun. Is this striped? Huh. Oh, does it have a rolled edge, or is it some kind of a pattern? Oh, okay. I thought, it does have a really cool little open eyelet edging. That's fun. I didn't realize that at first glance. I thought it was a rolled edge, but that's cool. Okay, so that is the Monet cowl by Victoria Myers. Let's go back. I'm probably gonna have to do our whole little thing again here because I didn't open in a new tab. I know, I hear all of you. I hear you saying it. I hear it. I do. Okay, mail. Let's go back up here. We're back. All right, so next one, we are 1,571 pages, 1571. Do you know what I want to do? Because, I don't know, how do you really narrow this down? I want it to be, when we go to the gender thing, and match all of these, exclude all of these, and match all of these, or match any of these. Male. What if we did not female? Let's just put not female. I don't know what that's gonna do. Not female, and then I'm gonna do men. We're gonna just see how narrow we can make this. Okay. It's looking more hopeful. I'm just playing around here. Okay, we're just playing with filters here. I'm not actually trying to exclude anyone. Okay, it's just I'm playing with filters. I see a lot more men in these pictures. I feel like we're getting somewhere. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do. So we have pages 1 through 163. Let's do the pages 1 through 163. Generate 157. Okay, all the way down to the bottom here. 157. Okay. These, oh, you know what? Has a photo. Yes. Okay, now let's go back to 1 through 156. How did that get to 163? 156. Okay, 88. Page 88. This is quite an adventure today. Okay, here we are. I see men in almost every single one of these photos, okay? That's kind of what I was going for. All you men out there that are watching, or folks like that are looking for a garment design pattern for a man and want to see it represented on a man, that's kind of, I think you probably understand, like somewhat of the frustration. I've been there. I've been trying to find I've tried to find patterns for my husband and had that same like issue. Okay, we are going down to 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be this one right here, the Sakio sock. Okay. That's a cool looking pair of socks. Interesting. Look at these socks. These are actually really cool. Look how bunchy they are up here. You can tell that they are intentionally knit larger in that area to kind of bunch up around the pants. That's cool. Oh wait, okay, there's no pattern. Start two 100-gram skeins of the same color shown in shade 255. Start 2 row stripes in different colors for contrast. Cast on is larger than normal, decreases down to a regular size at the ankle. That's kind of what I was expecting. But there's no pattern here. So that's quite an idea. And you can see that people have done something with that pattern, but there is no pattern available. So we go back and we do this again. Again, I forgot to open in another tab. I'll learn eventually. It's okay. We're here. Okay, so now we are going to do this again, 1 through 48, and generate another result, 43, to see if we can find one that has a pattern. And I think, there must be over here in the filter, free, purchase online, purchase in print, Ravelry download. Okay, I'm going to click on all those so we know there's going to be a pattern here. And then my option was 48. Which is 43. So this is 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43. Okay. This is another good looking one. I'm seeing a man represented in the photo here. This is a sweater designed for men, obviously, because the way that it is pictured here. However, you can wear this sweater no matter who you are. It doesn't matter. The world is your oyster. And that is a lovely sweater. I love this. That V-neck is so beautifully done. The way that it kind of swoops down to the V there is really lovely. And this waffle texture and then the contrast with the stockinette, this is really nice. And I love the waffle texture that carries on down the sleeves. What a nice looking pattern. Look at this on the back. Wow, this is really nice. I wonder if the whole thing is knit in pieces. Okay. Adult bottom-up male, positive ease, ribbed, schematic, seamed, set-in sleeve, worked flat. So this is a pattern that is worked flat and then seamed. It's a lighter weight sweater for wearing indoors or out. Stonehaven's smart, casual styling and subtle texture stitch on the sleeves and upper body make this a very versatile and easy to wear piece. And also warm if you need it to be warm. That stitch texture at the top and on the sleeves is insulating. This is a classically styled sweater with set-in sleeves and a V neck, which will work well with either a casual t-shirt worn underneath or a smarter collar and tie. What a lovely... Oh, and this person looks to have made just a crew neck version, which looks great too. This is really nice. Very, very nice. It is the Stonehaven sweater. I don't think I said that in the beginning. The Stonehaven sweater by Jane Howarth. It has 27 projects here. This person is also drinking some Stonehaven Shiraz. I love it. This is just really nice. It's just a very handsome sweater, and it looks like you can kind of adjust that neckline if you don't want it to be a V-neck. You can make it a crew neck, but it's very sharp, very polished. That's so nice. I love it. I love these pictures. That's a good sweater for a young boy or like a teenager. That's nice. I like that. Okay, I'm really happy we found this because this is a really nice design. A very nice men's sweater. I don't often see V-neck sweaters for men that I'm really drawn to, but this one I definitely am, and I think it has something to do with that waffle texture on the top. I really like that. So that was good. That was, I feel like, a good third pattern in our lineup today. So I love that. That's a great men's sweater. Of course, anybody could wear this sweater, but if you are a man and you are looking for a sweater pattern and you want it shown on a man's body, this is a great one. I love that. So yeah, Stonehaven Sweater by Jane Howarth. That was a success. Well, there you have it, guys. A fresh episode of Ravelry Roulette. We had some success here. Finding men's patterns or patterns that are designed for men and shown on men's bodies. It's tricky. It's really tricky on Ravelry. So it's always kind of hard when it comes to navigating that kind of thing. And I plan on doing more Ravelry roulettes with men's patterns down the line. Today was good. This was fun. So I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Ravelry Roulette. You guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And until I see you again on Wednesday's episode of the Midweek Ramble, happy knitting, happy making, happy whatever it is that you're doing. Take care, be well, and I will see you soon. Bye.